Mom and Dad. 63 years, 64 years. Let's see, how old am I? All right. Everybody grab a Bible. If you don't have a Bible with you, there's a blue Bible in front of you. In your study guide, on the inside are all the passages we're going to try to hit tonight with the pages from the blue Bible, okay? So if you use your own Bible, good. Just this is like a sword drill, what do they call it in vacation Bible school? So if you don't have a program, Bible study guide, you might want to grab one so that when I say something and you, oh, what was it? Okay? What I'm going to try to do tonight is bring you what I was going to bring you next Sunday morning, last Sunday morning, oops. And wrap up the scary hard part of false prophets. And then Sunday morning, we'll be looking at faithful prophets. I'd rather preach about false prophets because faithful prophets, it's kind of like telling you what a preacher's supposed to be, isn't that? Might make me look bad. All right. So tonight we're going to try to wrap up the God hates false prophets, the bad part, okay? So if you're looking at the inside of your study guide, just to kind of give you an idea of what we're going to be looking at, false prophets are harmful to God followers. And this is not an exhaustive list, but it's a pretty good list of what to study if you want to find out what God thinks about false prophets, okay? On the right-hand side, faithful prophets, that would be us, are helpful to God's followers. False prophets are harmful, faithful prophets are helpful, and that is just basically a review of what we looked at in Titus chapter 9, verses 9 through 16. Okay, that faithful prophets are to lift up the righteous and shut up the rebellious. That was my favorite part. And then if you look at the back side of the Mesopotamian desert, you look at the back side of your study guide, the 1 John 2:15. It's my contention that when I first started this, I told you that I believe that every person on the planet is somehow influenced by false prophets. And, well, I still think that. Most people are not religious. Most people don't go to church. Most people aren't in Christian churches. But false prophets are anyone that teach against God. A false prophet is anyone that teaches against God's teachings. They don't have to be in a church. They don't have to be using a Bible. They don't have to be using a fake Bible. If they're denying God, or they're denying Jesus Christ and the one who sent him, God, then they are an antichrist. And so whether they look religious or not, they're antichrists, and they are teaching people to move away from God or to stay away from God. So false prophets are trying to keep you from getting saved. Got it? Say that with me. False prophets are trying to keep you from getting saved. You, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your kids, your neighbors, false prophets are trying to keep you from getting saved. But we're talking to us in here, all right? If a false prophet can't keep you from getting saved, it's my contention that false prophets are doing everything they can do to keep you from being separated and to keep you from being sanctified. Now, by separated, I'm not talking about finally divorced, Mom and Dad. After 63 years, you've had enough. It was so sweet. Dad gave Mom an award for being married to him for 63 years, a certificate of achievement. It's my contention that most churches, I'm talking about Christian churches now,